Hello, welcome back to Star Wars The Old Republic. This is Kazoro, and we're here to rescue Sergeant Gellens. We got the, picked up the quest last time. So let's cut them out and make sure they're okay. Hope this doesn't spawn a bunch of enemies and draws in two groups of enemies. I mean, we'll be able to handle it, but it's just a hassle.
I'm here to rescue you.
I don't know how to thank you. No, wait, I've got it. Hazard pay. You've earned top tier for this. And there you go. So that mission was easy. Easier than I had anticipated. So all we have to do is head back to this homing beacon, and I think we are pretty close to done with this second to last area of Corellia. So I'm going to get into the topic that I've thought a lot about. I'm going to start getting into that, and anytime we've got downtime from conversations, I'll be talking about it. And that is the bonus series. You guys may have seen when it hit me at the end of my Tatooine bonus series. But they changed with 4.0. They were all reset. And if you're in the middle of them, they were all shut down and restarted and things like that. So I've done a lot of research on them. I've even completed at least one in this Let's Play series. Where am I supposed to... Oh, right here. Alright, so, oh, we got a comm station. I'll get back to it in just a second.
I've reached the rendezvous point, General Aves.
Good work. The Republic's taking care of what's left of the Empire's special forces. Those commanders you ran into were Imperial Guard, the most elite fighting force in the galaxy. If the Imperial Guard has landed in force on Corellia, this battle's nowhere close to over. We've got to get past them first.
What course of action do you intend to take?
We've got to find the Imperial Guard before they find us. Tracing their dispatch orders will be our best bet. The Imperial Command Center's not far from here. Use the spike to take control. Our techs will scan for any orders related to the Imperial Guard.
With their special forces down, the Imperial Guard might attack.
You've brought the Republic this far. Our troops will give you as long as you need. The Empire's jammed our portable comm frequencies. Use their comm station to contact me once you've spiked their systems. The command center is the Empire's last holdout in Axial Park. Get inside and find out what they're planning.
Alright, so we got a little bit more here in Axial Park. Okay, so back to the topic. Bonus series. So I've looked into all the bonus series that exist. There are 8. I have separated them based on how they may or may not have been affected with this last patch, and they sort evenly into 2 groups, 4 and 4. The first set, what they have in common is that you're supposed to have run them, at least originally, pre-patch. You're supposed to have run them as soon as you finished the planet story arc for the planet that they're a bonus series for. And the second set, originally, you were supposed to have run them. Okay, you are a healer. So I'm taking you out. Okay. The second set, you're supposed to actually come back at a later time. There are 4 of them that are like that. And let's just list them out. There's Balmora or Terrace, whichever planet your faction goes to first. And then there's Tatooine. I skipped over Nar Shaddaa because we don't get to Nar Shaddaa until after Chapter 1. Then we go to the Nar Shaddaa bonus series, or you're supposed to have, before the patch.
I understand.
Then let's see. Then we go to the other Terrace or Balmora, whichever one is in order there for your faction. And then the last one that happens in line with the planets is actually Voss. And that one I did run in this series in the correct order. Okay. So then the other four were Nar Shaddaa, that one you were supposed to have taken care of after the bonus series. Or after chapter 1. Well, I'm having trouble thinking while I work here. Nar Shaddaa was supposed to happen after chapter 1. And Alderaan was supposed to happen after chapter 2. Hoth would have happened right after Voss, alongside the Hoth bonus series, and that should have happened at the Voss bonus series. They should happen at the same time. Then the Belsavis bonus series happens last, after chapter 3.
General, you should have access to the Empire's systems.
Our techs are hacked in and ready. Now let's see where the Imperial Guard's been hiding. Imperial Guard orders are being transmitted from the Museum Republica. Looks like they want to hit us where it hurts. That rules out aerial bombardment, or a major assault. One stray grenade could destroy centuries of history.
Artifacts and exhibits aren't worth losing this battle.
The Museum Republica represents everything we're trying to protect. We have to preserve what we can. These dispatch orders come from Commander Tainer, head of the Imperial Guard. Commander's the one with the battle plan. If something happened to him, it would take time for the Imperial Guard to adjust.
Have you faced Commander Tainer before?
He's ruthless. Officers have surrendered rather than face him. If the commander's smart, he'll post a few men at the door and hide the rest in the museum. Move fast and stay sharp. The Museum Republica's collection dates back to the founding. Spare anything you can from the crossfire.
Can the Republic handle another Imperial attack?
We can hold Axial Park, as long as there's no more surprises. Get inside the museum and find the commander. I'll send reinforcements as soon as I can.
Okay. So, I've talked about which bonus series exist and sorted them into two camps. Now, what happened, or in my opinion, what I think may have happened is those bonus series that you're supposed to go back to the planet at a later time. Those ones may have had their level requirement bumped up to 60. I'm pretty sure of it, because I think those were in the patch notes. The museum's up here. Okay. Because those are in the patch notes, at least 3 of them. And they're breadcrumb missions that were on the fleet or elsewhere have been removed, but you can still pick them up directly on their planets. And in the Fallen Empire, there is a thing where you go back to a bunch of the planets again, and yeah, again. Holy cow, you'll never leave some of these planets. Oh, this is big. Let's crack in. But that doesn't account for what happened on Tatooine.
This should help.
Still trying to figure out why Tatooine got changed, but maybe all the bonus series got moved to level 60? I'm not sure. They used to have a lot of different requirements for their level. But they've all changed. Back when the Rakghoul Plague was on Tatooine recently, I did have Kazoro down there, and the Tatooine bonus series was available for pickup again. So that one will be ready to go. That one I'm for sure of. I pretty much missed all of the other bonus series all the way up, except for Voss. From Tatooine all the way up through the end. I did get Voss, though. Yeah. Got that guy. I wasn't planning on getting him. Okay. So we will be running all of those. So we're not even close to being done yet, even though we're fairly close on a lot of our a lot of the other quests. We could really finish right here after Corellia. We could go straight for the end game and finish the class quest, but we're gonna hold off on doing that. What else do I want to say about the bonus series?
Try moving.
That may be about it. Is that their level may have gotten bumped to level 60. There's the two categories of them. The one set they actually mentioned in the patch notes with the update was the ones that were previously ones you had to return to, but that might just because they moved the location of their breadcrumbs or whatever you want to call them. Oh, hello. Okay, yeah, so that's about it. At the end of Corellia, I will be heading back to the fleet to re-gear, and then I'll be running a bunch of the bonus series.
You must be Commander Taylor.
And you're the reason half my guardsmen aren't responding. I've been waiting a long time for you to reach us. The Republic must be doing well.
You don't seem too concerned.
Why should I be? The Empire's fate in Axial Park is in no way tied to mine. The Imperial Guard has no interest in Corellia or the Republic's claim. Our men in the field were sent to challenge you. The Emperor is aware of your presence. Your interference can no longer be allowed.
The Emperor sent you here to kill me?
I imagine our next objective will be to retake Axial Park. But first things first. Those who challenge the Imperial Guard challenge the Emperor himself.
No problem. Hey, get this burn on you. Okay.
Countless worlds. Countless armies. To fall here? We are an extension of the Emperor's power. He cannot be defeated. I cannot be defeated.
You could be dead and defeated.
You have no idea which is worse, do you? I swore an oath of loyalty to the Emperor. To break it is unforgivable. My mistakes cannot go unpunished. Kill me.
Forget the Emperor. You're the Republic's prisoner now.
Serving the Emperor has been my life. Keeping me alive now would be torture.
Checking in, General. Looks like the Imperial Guard was cleared out. Commander Taylor survived the battle. Yes, sir. I'll relay the message. General Aves apologizes for our timing, but it looks like we weren't needed. We'll secure the museum. The General requests that you meet him back at the command bunker ASAP.
Alright, how far away is the command bunker? Yeah, let's quick travel back up and handle it from there. Okay, so after Corellia here, I will be doing the bonus series as much in order as I can. So I'll start with Tatooine, and then I'm going to move to Balmora. I don't believe I ran the bonus series. I'll have to double check that one. No, that wouldn't actually be in order. Let me get my facts straight. Tatooine, then Nar Shaddaa would be the next regular one. I don't really feel like going across where enemies are, focusing on other things. Tatooine, then Nar Shaddaa, and then we'll do Balmorra, then Alderaan, then Hoth. And then we'll handle our post-Corellia and Chapter 3 stuff, and then we'll go back and do Belsavis, because that's the order that they were originally intended to be run in, except they would have been run, in line. So, we'll do all that. I do have an Imperial character that I'm currently leveling up, Zorch. He's my, let's do this mission first. He's my bounty hunter, and he's more or less staying at level. He's not over leveling because I'm barely doing any of the bonus missions, only the ones that are really easy to get while I'm there, and I'm spacebarring through it all, or skipping most of the dialogue. So I will test out with him where these bonus series can be picked up again. I've already done this heroic, I believe. Yeah, and turned it in. It's just been another week, so they all reset. So if you watch that series that I'm currently creating, you should see which of the bonus series can be done nowadays in which locations.
You've arrived just in time to witness the final troop deployment into Axial Park. The Empire's making a last stand. It might get messy, but we can hold our ground. Commander Tainer's already been transferred off-world. A lot of people wanted him dead.
The Imperial Guard's been defeated. What's next?
Axial Park under control. Capitol Square is just a tram ride away. We've already started planning our offensive. The legislature will be our primary target. The Empire's turned it into a fortress. It'll take more than firepower to get inside.
Do we have any information about their defenses?
Cole Kantaris is familiar with the legislature's security from his days in the Council Guard. He'll be our best starting point. You'll find Captain Kantaris in the Council Guardhouse in Capitol Square. He should be able to brief you.
Let Kantaris know I'm on my way.
I'll get back to troop deployment. When we know our next move, my men will be ready.
Okay. So we're done here. Let's get out of this interior quest hub. It's so huge, yeah, you can't ride your speeder in here. I hate it. I still have to speak to Dr. Godera as well. Okay, so I've talked about, I'm gonna run through with my bounty hunter, check up there which missions, run through the order a little bit. Yeah, that's about all I had to talk about. So, I'm gonna be winging it like I normally do for the rest of the episode. Let's see, we're a little over halfway done with Lord Scourge. After Lord Scourge has his 1,000 kills, my next priority is actually the ship droids, because those are specific to the faction. And then after that we can do Treek and HK, because they are not specific to the faction. You can run them on either character.
Godera, the Sith killed him. Damn them!
The Doctor was a brilliant man. He served the Republic with loyalty and dedication. I didn't know him well, but I think he'd rather we keep fighting than stop to mourn him.
I wish the people who believe we can make peace with the Empire could see this.
All enemies accounted for, General. I found Dr. Godera's work. Looks important.
He was tracking Master Braga's holo-transmissions. He found signals coming from an Imperial battlecruiser hovering above Capitol Square.
He found Master Braga. I need to get inside that battlecruiser right now.
Republic troops established a small forward base in the government district. Gather your people and meet me there.
Senator Zakin sends his regards. Your Jedi troops freed all his Corellian citizens with no casualties. Meanwhile, those Imperial murderers who slaughtered our wounded are laughing all the way back to Drome and Kaas.
It's only a temporary reprieve. Someday they'll pay for what they've done.
They should have died today. I'll transmit the coordinates of our forward base to all your people and have them meet you there. Good luck.
Okay. So, changes that happened with the recent patch. One of the big ones that I noticed is that you can actually stack crafting materials up to at least 999. It might be another digit past that, up to 9,999. Not entirely sure, but it means that we can continue gathering all of these resources and just stack them up real high. We can have lots and lots of resources to do whatever we want. Number 2, I was a subscriber during this reward event, so I actually got a new mode of transportation. I've already opened it on my bounty hunter, so if you're keeping up with all of my series, you'll already see it there, but it is a jetpack. Looks really awesome there. I think the Jedi Knight looks a little better riding the Orlean Patriot. Yeah, that's what I thought it said. So I'm going to keep him on that. They do the exact same thing. This one does offer excellent resistance against being knocked off. Jetpack does, but so does the Orlean Patriot. They are identical in functionality. They're just different in look. So I think I'm going to stick with the Orlean Patriot on this character. Looks a little better. But the jetpack definitely looks better on the bounty hunter. It looked better on a couple of characters. Alright, how's our time going? We've got a little bit of time. We'll probably pick up all the missions and in this new area, and we might see if we can run the first mission or so here in the government district. Alright, got plenty of missions around outside. So let's go start picking them up. There's one right up here. Then we'll head south and get all those. Colonel Marclonus. Master Jedi, we've got a war crime on our hands. I need your help. Colonel Marclonus, 4th Infantry. We've just gotten word the Imperial Guards captured some of our officers. Duro, Sabrak, Twi'lek, all non-humans. The Imperial Guards interrogating them. Thinks we're weak, easier to crack. Ignorant scum.
If you let it affect you, the Empire wins.
If that's so, I've been losing to the Empire for a few decades now. They've got the Republic's finest in shot callers. For slaves. They try to run, they get shocked. They breathe wrong, they get shocked. After the Empire's got what they want, they'll sell those officers into slavery. Imperial house servants, Huttese gladiators, or worse.
Couldn't you handle this yourself?
I sent squad after squad to their death trying to free those officers. We can't do it alone. Every shot caller has its own key. We need to get those keys off the Imperial Guard before we can free our men. We can't let those officers become Imperial slaves. I've got coordinates and hazard pay. The only thing left is you.
You have my word. It will be done.
Remember, get those shot caller keys first. Those officers won't get very far. Alright. Let's see, there is a material to gather right around here. Okay, let's send Lord Scourge to pick that up. So we can get farther south while he's gathering it. Should be another mission around here that I saw. Yep, there it is. Sergeant Volos. I'm leading Corset commandos to push back Imperial forces, but they're dug in with heavy artillery support. We're getting our tails handed to us.
The enemy will kill everyone unless you hold the line.
Republic High Command is rallying forces to take back this sector, and Corsac's doing its part. We're just not equipped to handle heavy artillery. A Jedi, on the other hand, you could shut down those mortar cannons and punch us an opening through the Empire's forces.
The Empire won't hold this sector. Not if I have anything to say about it.
Knowing the Jedi are on our side will give us hope to keep fighting. Let me know when the way is open. My goodness, the military can't do anything. They always rely on me. Alright, but this should be the planet. No, it's not. This is the class quest. What's going on over here? Oh, that's probably where I'm supposed to end up. Eventually. Well, more quests. Hooray. We're gonna fill our quest inventory with lots of them. So we got Talash. Master Jedi, your timing is fortuitous. There's an urgent situation that concerns certain Republic parties. I serve parties interested in secrets. One of those secrets, a rather sensitive set of Republic battle plans, was stolen and brokered to the Imperials. It's my hope you can retrieve it.
Safeguarding the Republic's security is of utmost importance.
Excellent. The stolen plans are for the Republic's planned assault on a supply frigate called the Fortress, the backbone of Imperial operations here. I need you to infiltrate the Empire's intelligence base at the Corellian Communications Center and retrieve the plans before they can be decrypted.
There's something you're not telling me.
Very astute. The operation gives us another unique opportunity. The Empire is expecting an assault to retrieve the plans. They'll have elite operatives in place, yet they'll never expect a secondary objective. This SIS device can override the Center's listening posts, relay their Imperial data directly to the Republic. Retrieving the battle plans remains the main goal, of course, but...
You will have your plans, and overriding those listening posts should prove easy.
Excellent. Here, take the override device. But prepare yourself. Communication Center is likely defended by some of the Empire's best snipers and assassins. Where are we going? Over here for the Jedi Knight phase. Who's this with him? Eris William.
At the point of no return, my friend. Win or lose, this is where we'll make our stand. Eris Wyam is with Corellian Intelligence. He's just learned our job here is even harder than we thought.
My reconnaissance teams just picked up an energy surge coming from the reactors on that Imperial battlecruiser. We believe the cruiser's reactors are being overloaded, building to detonation.
Master Braga sabotaged his battlecruiser. He's using it to destroy this whole sector.
Why not simply crash it into the surface?
A reactor detonation at its present altitude won't just flatten this sector. The radiation release will kill people for hundreds of kilometers. Good news is there's a secure turbo lift connecting the cruiser to the government buildings. They use it to send troops there.
Your strike team will use that to get inside the cruiser, shut down those reactors, and deal with Master Braga.
This will be different. Usually I run away from exploding enemy cruisers.
I have absolute confidence you'll survive this. If I'm wrong, we won't live to regret it. I'm commanding a platoon of Republic troops. Your Jedi squad's backing us. We'll hit enemy command and control centers all over this area. Keep the enemy's attention off your strike team and retake Capital Square for the Republic.
Without all these Jedi, I'd say you were crazy to even try it. But you just might pull this off, General.
My people won't let you down.
I'm counting on that. This is it, friends. May the Force be with us.
Enough platitudes. Let's end this.
Right. Lord Scourge just wants me to get up and finish this. Thinks my mission is unique. But I'm about out of time. Yeah, I don't have enough time to get to any of these missions up here. I've already... We have a quick travel point up there. Yeah, I'll probably meet you up in that area next time. So, thanks for watching. I'll probably sell some stuff before I start again, but I will see you then. Bye.